The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day after the market close. Tom takes your phone calls from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time using the data available at that time.
Let's go to Glenn in Massachusetts. Hey, Glenn, what's going on?
You know what is good for us is Tom O'Brien providing an unbiased source of information for us investors. You don't have an agenda. It's just to cut through everything and to give us the facts. I want to thank you.
No, I appreciate it, man.
And now, here's Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 2 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Manifest your true intentions. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will manifest through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will be manifested through what you say each and every day. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow up 38, NASDAQ up 15, S&P's up 3.5, gold contract up $1.70, trading out at $1,526 an ounce. Silver up $1.70 at $37.86. Platinum up $12 at $1,779 an ounce. Copper up 10 pennies, trading out at $4.10 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.59 at $101.18 a barrel. Bonds down 4 ticks at 125.05. You have the dollar index up 12 ticks, trading out at 76.03. Euro down 17 at 140, and the yen is up 5 at 82 flat. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Just call, folks. Well, I know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Cash S&P, this is what we do. You're at 1320. You're at really a sideways move. You're up $4. What you actually did, though, is that you went into the 1311 price point, which was the lows of Monday. We hit 1311. You did it with 960 million shares, so you had an acceleration of 100 million getting into that level. Bottom line, it's working its way, number one, into the April 18th levels. I suspect you're going to be working your way into the March 16th level. But the high of that level is 1280. The low is 1249. That's your S&P. We go over to the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow. Dow Industrials out here, flat market, up $38. But you actually hit it at lower lows, same as the S&Ps. Had the volume accelerate by 100 million. You're going to be right back down. The Dow is making its way into this 12,093 area. We go to the NASDAQ. We take a look at the NASDAQ composite first. NASDAQ composite out here, same sideways day. You're up 15 points. NASDAQ composite also had a slight acceleration of volume, nothing huge, 70 million more shares. We did 1.889 billion. Bottom line, I suspect this can't get out of its way also. With that, we are at the 2761. That's making its way down to this 2669 area. We go take a look at the bond market. What we had with bonds out here, 30-year bond. 30-year bond gets into 125.23 today. We'll see whether it can make it up to that 126.11. The 126.11 is the Tiger Gartley sell up there. I suspect it more than likely will. Why? Because money chases into bonds at about 2 seconds flat as soon as this market pulls back. The gold market. We go take a look at gold out here. What we've had with gold, price spread out here today, this is what you had. Highs out there were 15.33. The lows were 15.22. We're at 15.26 right now. The 15.26.90, what it had done, folks, is that it tested the highs of the 11th of May as well as tested the highs of yesterday. In both cases, it failed on price. It failed on volume. That is setting up saying, okay, it's going to come back down to the 1498, 1472 area. And what is it all about? Well, it's all about the good old dollar index, folks. The dollar index had taken the B point out of an ABC structure on the way up. That was on Monday, had the volume, had the expansion, had the whole ball of wax. What you had out here today, you had a sideways move in the dollar. The dollar had a price spread today of 76.39 top side, 75.83 down below. Rejected that lower price. Right now you're just barely positive. Sideways day again, but market-wise, the S&Ps, the NASDAQ, the Dow, they're still moving tick for tick in the dollar. And the dollar index right now wants to run into this 878.50 level. Let's go to Ben in Tallahassee. Hey, Ben, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
Excellent day.
There you go. What are we going to look at today?
Yeah, the UUP, currently in it. I'm not sure. I was wondering, wanted to get your take on your projection. I was thinking maybe 22.5 or...
Let's take a look at it. The UUP, folks, is the U.S. Power Share Dollar Index Fund. The low is 2084. The high is 2583. This also is an ABC structure on the way up. It took the B point out on Monday. Your B point is 2176. Your A point is 2084. So you get $1.10. At the B point, we had 9 million shares traded. We took that out with 9.2 million. So let's see. What did I say? 2176, 2086. Okay, so it's 90 cents. So 90 cents gives you 22.39 is your one-to-one price projection. That's how that works.
Good. Good. You see, it sounds like you maybe even seen more out of that.
Yes.
This summer.
I suspect
really
it's going. Well, this is what it has done. The dollar index did this in the future market. The UUP has done it. When you break a downtrend with conviction, which this has done, you can say on this one here, like it wants to go to 23.37. It'll take a while. I mean, it'll take 2 or 3 months to get there, but that's how it's set up. The future wants to get into 81.82. You can expect the way it normally would work is this. Is that you'd finish the one-to-one ABC structure, you'd go sideways, you have a slight pullback. As long as you're going sideways and the pullback comes on lighter volume, all that is doing is setting up another acceleration on the way up. And so that's what I'd wait for. The UUP is something that does move slow, which is nice. It's because when it's pulling back, folks, it's slow, and it's going up, it's slow. But on a long-term deal, which I think you have right now, I'd let it finish off. See how it's trading, and go from there.
Great.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Let's go take a look at some of the high-volume stocks we had out here today. We had, Cisco down 8 cents. We had Micron Technology off 1. Sprint Nextel was up 3. We had Applied Material up 15. Oracle was down 5. Wells Fargo was off 7. You had ExxonMobil up 67. We take a look at the Boeing was up 75. You had Caterpillar up $1.70. Let's go over to Caterpillar. Caterpillar was came off the high, and it came off the high with volume. Now, this is going to be problematic for Caterpillar. So this is what you have at Caterpillar. We had come down from 116, folks. So this is, a quick hit, that's for sure. 116 down to 103. You get down there with 19 million shares. You're going into that area today, folks, with 6 million. That's problematic in a big way. More than likely, what you're going to see is that you're going to see that next leg down that will bring Caterpillar into 89. Then you're talking some serious business here. Where serious business was last night, folks, was over in Asia. China, Shanghai, folks, is pretty amazing. Shanghai last night was down another percent and a half. That's after being down 3% in one day. Shanghai right now is off basically 10% without a break. April 18th, we had highs out there of 3,067. Monday, you broke the B point, broke it with volume, had an acceleration last night down. Shanghai is making a run here for the 2674 area. So bottom line is that Shanghai is going south. You get the Asia stocks going south. UK, you take a look at the UK. UK came down. UK has been building, actually been a distribution going all the way back to December. Now we're talking just about 6 full months. The UK is at 58.70. That little baby is going to be trying to get down to the 55 level. Now, commodity countries, let's. Well, I guess I got to separate the commodity countries for sure. Brazil absolutely has been toasted and roasted. Brazil, this is pretty amazing too, because Brazil has come down from 71,900 to 63,300, and it's not going to stop there. What you have with Brazil is that we bring this back, put it on a daily. Brazil's going all the way back to the May 2010 level. You know, you're already inside that level, the high of that level. Now you're going to go to the bottom of that level. The bottom of that level, folks, is 57,000. And when you start dealing with that aspect, this is where it's going to get really wild, because what you have, and this is something to pay attention to, because when we look at Brazil, so let's go through this. Brazil had its first high in 08, May of 08, 73,000. When all the markets crashed, this crashed down to 29,000. So you can imagine that's a hit, right? What does it do? Well, the first acceleration up was January of 2010. Nice acceleration up. It made it to 71,000. You got to remember something. The high was 73.9. Made it up to 71. Got back down to 57. Come back up to 73. That was in November of 2010. Now what it's doing, it's not only back in the range from May of 2010, it wants to go to the bottom of that range. You break the bottom of that range, and that's saying that, you know what, commodities are going to be coming back, and they're going to be coming back hard. Now let's go look at Canada. You know, Brazil flat out is all commodities. Canada, you got a lot of commodities in that country also. When we take a look at the S&P up there, what we have is that the S&P in Canada, we're at 13,700 right now. The highs was 14,300, so it's not the end of the world up there, that's for sure. When we do take a look at this, what you do have is that how we came down off that high into 13,237 was big juice. So it's going to get back there, number one. We'll see as it gets back there what the volume characteristic is. But that also wants to pull back for a bit. You know, but if you heard out there today, unfortunately, Mark Haynes passed away at CNBC. I say a lot of good prayers out there, a lot of white light. What is, you know, it's really it's a shame, number one. But I think what's unusual is that they're not saying how he passed away. I was just hunting that all over the place. So hopefully things are all right. But bottom line, it's very unusual when that happens, and there's not basically a symptom underneath that. So not good. That's the bottom line. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We had the Dow finish up 38, NASDAQ up 15, S&P's up 4. Gold contracts up 230, they're trading at 1526. And folks, tonight I'm doing a 2-hour webinar. That webinar is going to be at 7 to 9 Eastern Time. You can check it out at TFNN.com. We're going to be right back.
Tiger